All right, so next here, this is probably the most controversial of all the quarterback transactions this offseason so far. It's got many layers to it, it would seem, but the New Orleans Saints re-signed both Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston under contract.
And they signed Taysom Hill to a fat contract.
Yeah, it's first off, Drew Brees officially retires, which is not really a surprise to anyone.
No.
Seemed like a long time coming at this point.
He ain't got the juice anymore.
Literally the day that he retired, probably a half hour after, we're seeing reports break that they're extending Taysom Hill to a $140 million contract.
Over what, 4 years?
Over 4 years.
What the That makes no sense.
Everything that I've heard about this so far, it seems like it's not legit. This is a kind of a mirage contract. He's guaranteed a lot of that money, but also they're not. It's a contract that's friendly, so they don't have to really commit to him for the next 4 years for that amount of money. But the weirdest thing is, then they go and sign Jameis.
Yeah.
Right after, even if this is a weird contract or whatever, however it's structured, the fact is that they brought them both back.
I was seeing a lot of tweets from like NFL reporters saying, it's a good signing, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. I'm not going to dive deep into it and try to figure out, why it's actually like helping their cap situation or.
Yeah, they saved $7 million in the cap from restructuring Taysom Hill's contract the way that it currently is.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense to me and how that's possible. But I mean, the cap is the cap. No cap.
That was good.
Yeah, thank you.
Can we just say really fast too, for reference here, Dak Prescott just signed a deal for 4 years for $160 million.
Yeah.
Taysom Hill gets a contract for $20 million less. And the dude has not even played.
Make it make sense. It doesn't. I get that he's a Swiss Army knife and you can put him anywhere, but I mean, holy the guy can't throw the football.
There's not been a moment that I've seen of him where I'm thinking that, there's no way that they can ever survive without having this guy and they need to lock him up forever.
I don't get it.
I don't understand it. Again, I think the contract is a little bit of a mirage. I think there's something funky going on there, and it's not really what it seems according to people around the league. But he is signed for the next 4 years on paper, technically, for that much money. And I guess now him and Jameis are going to compete for the starting job, even though one is making that contract.
Dude, if they limp out Taysom Hill as a starting quarterback next year, goodbye playoffs.
He's sneaky old too. I think he's 31.
You're kidding.
No, he's not like a young guy. Like he's halfway through his career, presumably, especially with the style that he plays.
Yeah, he's taking shots he never slides.
No.
He's going to take a shot every time he runs the ball.
He's very physical. He plays that mobile West Coast style, but a lot more just scrambling and running and trick plays and
direct snaps.
It's a weird offense, but it works for them. Okay, so let's kind of flip it to Jameis here because we talked a lot about Taysom Hill. What's Jameis's outlook here? I mean, what do you think?
I mean, he's going to be getting some playing time this year. He has to. There's no way that they're going to start Taysom Hill every game. I really, really have to imagine that it's going to be a similar situation to last year where Jameis now fills Drew Brees' role where, he's taking a majority of the snaps and then on a 3rd and 4, they bring out Taysom Hill, do a direct snap, run off tackle, and they pick up 2 yards and have to punt.
You're paying Taysom Hill that much money to do that.
Exactly. It makes no sense.
And Jameis is the weird to say it, but like the bell cow quarterback.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah. Which I'm excited for. I think Jameis gets a bad rap. He's obviously had some very bad moments, some very bad decisions when it comes to throwing the football. But I think that, in that situation, I think that he can, kind of thrive and prove to everybody that, he's a QB1. And I think that's why it's a 1-year deal.
what's the best possible outcome for the Saints in this scenario? I don't know what it is. I guess I would say that they make Super Bowl, but I'm talking just in terms of
like
with these quarterbacks. What's the best possible outcome? That Taysom Hill balls out and you've got him under a super expensive contract.
The guy grows a new arm and can actually throw the football,
or that Jameis balls out and then
you got to resign him. Yeah, and it's like, why are you paying Taysom Hill all that money then?
It's really.
I don't know. I don't know if it can work out in their favor at this point.
So correct us if we're wrong in the various comment sections of YouTube and whatever else if we just are completely botching this QB tandem situation. But it's bizarre.
I can't imagine that somebody has a better idea than we do.
Well,
not saying that we have the right idea, but
it's kind of just a question mark for everyone.
It is 100%. Like, who knows what they're going to do next season?